Welcome back to Rhythm and Roads. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. We have a very special guest with us. We have actor Robel Taylor. Welcome, sir, to Rhythm and Roads.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. And I remember seeing the film Angelito. Dude, like wow, the story behind that. I mean, the drama, it just was deep. And you did an incredible job being on that film. So,
Thank you, bro. I take like maybe 2% credit. Brent is an amazing writer,
oh yeah,
and director, bro. Like
yeah,
the ability to give direction the way he did and be so open. Like I try things and I'd be a little nervous after the take, and he would just come over and be like, "That was great. What if we tried something like this?" And then he'd put me in it, and I just like that.
yeah.
Where I feel like on some sets it's a little different, right? I think directors can be a little like feel this and how do you feel that?
Mm,
Um, but yeah, Angelito was different, bro. It was a great experience.
yeah. And Brent, like you said, yeah, he definitely directed it very well, wrote the story well. I mean, it was definitely a well shot film, and yeah, he's definitely a great director. I would love to work with him someday too, just being on his set and just helping out. So, but yeah, man, that film. But let's get into your journey. Let's get into the season one, episode one of Robel. Just to see that. What intrigued you to want to pursue acting, and like at what age, and was it
Yeah.
film that you saw? Was it friends that were already doing it? You're like, well, I want to do that too. I mean, well, yeah, what was the start for you, man?
Yeah, man. So I think we'll take it back like probably like 8 or 9, dude. My mom had this boyfriend and he loved like horror movies.
Yeah, yeah,
So when she wasn't around, he'd pull me in. We'd watch like The Predator, we'd watch Terminator, we'd watch all the good classics,
yeah,
right? I fell in love, dude, and just playing pretend around the house, I would be like the 300 warrior, or I'd be the Terminator, and
yeah.
constantly. And then
Oh,
it got to the point where I was like, wait, I need costumes. And I'd whip out the hot glue gun, dude. I'd whip out the cardboard and I'd build all this stuff out the best I could.
wow.
And I think around that time, my parents started to realize like he might want to be a costume designer in movies or something.
Oh, okay.
Didn't think about acting yet. I was like, yep, that's what I want to do. I want to create these big characters and make them realistic or whatever.
Yeah,
I went down that path a little bit. I did that, but I realized along the way that the fun for me was putting it all on and then being the character, right?
right.
So I took some chances. I went to high school. I did some drama classes, and that was terrifying because I'm kind of like more of an athlete looking kid,
Yeah,
and they
okay.
didn't like that at all, you know?
All
So I
right.
went in, but I tried anyway, and they said I was good, and I believed them.
Wow.
And so throwback, I go to this class and I meet Ron Weisberg,
Okay.
and he's a really awesome guy, great director too. I've done a bunch of stuff with him, but at the time he was doing some classes, and he still does classes.
Yeah.
Um, so I take this 6 month intensive acting class, right, with him and another teacher he had.
Yeah.
Day one, I walk in terrified. They sit us all down in front of this stage, and I'm like, oof, this is getting real.
Oh man.
And the first thing they do is ask everybody, why do you want to be an actor?
Mm,
Right?
right.
So they do that, but then they stop me and they go, what do you do? So I told them all the sports stuff I did. I did BMX, I did lacrosse, I did football, all of it, right?
Right.
So I tell him all that. And he goes, oh, so you don't want to be an actor? I was like, no, I do. And he goes, why? He's like, I don't think it's for you. And then moved on. Didn't even ask me why I want to be an actor. Just moved
Really? He
on.
didn't even ask you?
No, bro.
Wow.
Like, complete confidence drainer. This isn't Ron. This was his
Oh,
business
man.
partner.
Oh, his business partner. Right, right.
Yes, sir. And then, yeah, we get through the whole group. Now it's time to do a performance. So I do this performance, dude. I go out, like we said, right? When you're on the stage and then you just kind
Yeah,
of disappear into the moment. It
right.
happened for me, like for the first time, dude. I'm doing this Robin and Batman scene where,
Oh, cool, dude.
yeah, where Batman and Catwoman are leaving me, and I'm Robin, and I'm like begging him, like, please don't leave me.
Okay.
So, dude, I start crying, the tears start coming, and like you can see on his face, he's like, oh, this is for you, bro. And ever since then, dude, I've just been working like nonstop auditions,
Wow.
classes, podcasts, whatever we can do.
That's awesome, dude. What a story, bro. I want to ask you, how do you get yourself in that? I mean, I probably have an idea, but in those moments when you do make yourself cry, like what are you, do you think about something sad? I mean, how do you trigger your body or your mind or I mean, whatever it is to get in that emotion feel? Like,
Yeah. Um, I think there's a few different ways I like to use. The first way I like to use, if I know a heavy scene is coming,
mhm.
I'll kind of take the day and space myself away. Like, I'll pull back, I'll keep my headphones in a little more. Um, for Angelito, I didn't interact with the other cast that day much. Like, I just kept to myself, stayed away from the kids,
Oh, really? Okay.
and and yeah, I got into the character. I think another thing I'll do is in the scene. I really try my best to discover. And what I mean by discover is like, instead of being like, I need to be sad here,
Mm.
I'll discover that this little boy just killed my sister. And he did it because he wanted to be in my gang and like have that revolve and build in me. And like, as the scene goes, you'll just see it kind of hits.
Wow, interesting, man. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, instead of just saying, okay, this is the moment for me to start getting teared up and all that, you're replaying the whole scenario in your mind of like the movie that you're already in, yeah, in the moment of that experience.
exactly.
That's cool. Very interesting. And so, yeah, let's get into wow, that journey from the start, but your first film. You remember short film or whatever it was?
Yeah, man. My first film was awesome. It was back in the time when they're still doing in-person auditions, right?
Okay.
So it's my very first one. I walk in, it's for CNM. Again, this is like maybe first acting class in. I'm still doing the 6 month intensive.
Okay.
Okay. So still not great confidence, but ready to try.
Yeah, yeah.
So I go to this audition. They give me the script right there. Mind you, I'm dyslexic. So like cold reads, table reads, my biggest nightmare. Like I hate them.
Okay.
So it was basically just a cold read, like read it, get in, go do it.
Yeah.
So I get this script, I learn it the best I can. I'm watching all these other actors in the hallway with me and they're practicing with each other. I'm shy, so I don't want to ask anybody. I'm just like trying to learn on my own. They call me in first. I go in, I do about 3 lines, and they go, okay, thank you. Have a good one. Take my script.
Okay.
So that was the only audition I was supposed to do for the day, right?
Right.
I walk out of there and this lady walks up to me and she goes, are you here for the audition? Yep. So she hands me another script and she goes, that room. I learned the script. I walked in, I did this audition, and I like yelled through it. I was like angry, this serial killer role, right?
Oh wow.
They
Okay.
hand me this bat and they're like, I want you to pretend to beat the floor with this bat. And I'm like, all right, cool, I can do that. So I'm beating the floor with this bat and getting angry. And then at the end of it, he goes, all right, now I want you to do it again, but I want you to laugh the entire audition.
Wow.
Like, you want me to laugh the entire audition? He's like, yep. So I'm just like laughing the entire, like just going through it. And it's terrible. I'm like, oh, there's no way. I leave that thing. I'm watching YouTube videos about how to recover from losing auditions from celebrities and like just
Yeah.
trying to get through it.
Yeah, yeah.
That night, they call me and they're like, Robel, you got the role. Let's do it.
Oh, wow, dude. Congrats. That's so
It
cool.
was cool, man.
Now you're saying you watch videos on how to get like how to take rejection because you thought you would have gotten the call or an email saying sorry,
Yeah, man.
unfortunately, or something because you thought you probably didn't do well.
Yeah, I would like the round tables.
Yeah.
So I'd watch those and I'd watch them talk about like the audition process because I wanted to get better too. So I wanted to see if there were tips on like maybe how I could do better next time or anything like that. But I found a lot of them being like, it kind of sucks. And to get through your first ones, like just realize it's part of the game and you're booking the room, you're not booking the role and
Right,
all
right.
those little tips, right?
Interesting. All right. Well, congrats on earning that role, man. I mean,
Thank you.
that's always exciting news to get that call. You're like, oh, and how did you feel? I mean, of course, all the emotion came through you of just excitement and joy. But you can recall kind of how you felt when you got.
Dude, so I'll walk you, there's more to the story. That's just getting it, right?
Oh, I see.
When I told my dad that was all exciting, day one of shooting, terrified. Almost didn't just want to go. Like, oh my God, I'm the
Oh,
lead in this
man.
film. Never been on set. You know what I mean?
Oh, you were the lead?
So I was the lead.
Wow, man.
I was the lead. It was a short film for CNM. It wasn't big, but it was big for me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I go in day one and everybody knows my name.
Wow.
Now, I've worked minimum wage jobs, and when that you walk in your first day, they're like, "What are you here for again?" And like you gotta like kind of entice them.
Yeah.
Everybody knows my name. They want me to sit in this place. They're shaking my hand, introducing me to everybody. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is different." We get through all the formalities. They stick me in a green room. They hand me my script. They're like, "All right, you good?" I learned it. I was already good. It's time to shoot, right?
Right.
This is the scariest part. They want me to make a margarita. I'm under 21. I've never made a margarita in my life.
Oh
So
man.
they have this
This one,
big
that's the
old
scene.
rig. I'm sorry?
That's the scene?
It's a serial killer. So I'm prepping this margarita for this girl and I'm
Oh,
trying to get her to like so I can kill her. But she turns out to be a serial killer later and then kills me at the end. That's kind of the
oh
whole
wow,
premise.
that's different. But yeah, I see what you're saying. So what happened with the margarita scene?
So we're about to go. I have no idea what I'm doing. They're like, just put this in this, blend it, throw that, done. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
So I'm sitting here, mind you, never being on set.
yeah.
I'm waiting for action, and they start going, camera set, lights ready, audio ready, speed, rolling, and I'm just like sitting there, like every word is making me more nervous. Finally, action hits, my body's shaking. I'm just like trying to mix everything, and I
Oh
pour
man.
probably like the half of the bottle of tequila into it was a mess. We
Oh,
cut, they're like, we like it because it kind of looks like you're like losing it a little bit. And then they kept it in the film. It's like, God,
losing it. You're like, I'm freaking out over here, guys.
dude, a full panic attack right before action.
Right,
Then
for
they
real.
go
They're
action.
just
I'm like,
loving it. They're like, oh man, he's doing it like he's such a great actor. Look at him. He's I don't
yeah,
know, I'm really freaking out. I might pass out.
yeah, right. Bloodshot eyes and everything. It was a mess.
Dude. So they went with it. They were
They
just
did, man. It
wow.
was it was a cool film. It was I think all of us were learning. I
Yeah.
think now I would have known that, and with a little bit of the skills I had now, I think I could have helped him out a little more. I
Okay.
think I was just kind of playing through movements. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
supposed to kill her, so now I look mad, and like it wasn't any acting, but it was a really cool experience.
That's cool, dude. What was the name of the film?
Ooh, dude, this was like 6 years ago. I don't
Oh,
even
no
remember,
worries, dude.
bro.
Yeah. No problem.
Sorry.
Very good. So, let's go into the film Angelito. So, how did you get that role? Like, what was the process like? Brent, did he reach out to you, or what was, yeah, the start of that journey?
Yeah, man. So I was actually living out in LA.
Okay.
Um, in LA, dude, at the time there was no auditions during the strike.
Oh, yeah.
So I had like a $3,500 payment on a two-bedroom apartment. And
$3,500 for a two bedroom?
yep.
Where were you living in California?
Uh like literally the city LA, close to
Like
like
downtown
cold.
LA?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, dude, that's ridiculous.
Mind you, when I went out there, I was booking stuff. Like I did a ESPN commercial, I
Oh,
did
okay.
some other stuff, right? So it just dried up and there was nothing, dude. So I was
Oh,
like kind of in a rough spot. I was thinking
yeah.
about quitting acting and just like working normal. And this audition comes through and it's this guy and I kind of see like the change first, right? So I'm like this character, we see him really nice in the beginning and loving, and
Yeah.
then we see that disappear and he changes into this monster, but he has it in him. So like when he yells at his sister, we see a little bit of that, and
Mm,
then it goes back away. But at the end we really get to see like the full form of this monster, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So in that place, kind of feeling a little angry about the strike and not having any work, I think I just decided, all right, we're gonna show up even though it's not perfect, let's do it.
Yeah.
Not perfect in the sense that I didn't even think I was gonna get it. Like no auditions in 5 months, like no practice. You know what I mean? So I call my sister up. She's across the country in New York. She
Okay.
reads for me over the phone, dude, and she's like, "Wait a second. Nope, you need to redo this, and you need to redo that, and you need to do that." I was like, "All right, let me do it. Let me try. I'm gonna do a good job now." Action. I did one take and just like was like, "Dang, that was good." sent it through, and Brent, I guess, liked it, man.
Wow, man. And so your sister is involved in film as well?
She does like the other side of film, like the stuff I was doing out in Colorado, filming for companies and like commercial work, stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice,
we
man.
all do like all the whole family does marketing and like branding and film and all that.
Very cool. Wow. So it kind of runs in the family then. Marketing, filming.
Yeah.
Nice. So then hitting this film, Angelito, I mean, it was a lifesaver because I mean, you hadn't had work in 5 months. Brent called you up, so you at this point was like, "Oh man, thank you." Like,
Dude,
yeah, that's so. You did you save your place at least?
dude, so I didn't what I made kind of a commitment. So I booked that movie, and then after I booked that movie, I booked about two more, kind I guess the luck of momentum, right?
Right, right.
Um, and I was like, all right, they're all in New Mexico. I can spend a ton of money going back and forth. My lease is up. I can just dip, like go
Oh,
live out there
there you go. That's smart.
and uh
That was
and
a
go
smart.
film this movie, right?
Right.
So that's what I did. I packed up my stuff. I went out there and dude, I slept in my car for like 3 months, waiting for
Really?
apartments to open up, waiting for stuff. And while I was filming Angelito, I was sleeping on my best friend's couch, bro.
Wow. Hey, you got to do what you got to do,
We
bro.
got to do it, bro. It
That's
was
right.
good. And you know what? It was worth it because now I got my apartment, I got things going. So
Yeah,
it
that's
was good, bro.
good for you, dude. And that's what you have to do is sometimes to make yourself uncomfortable to live the dream. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Put yourself
Yeah,
in
bro.
places that it's not forever. It was temporarily, but you're working on your future and sacrifices have to be made, you know?
Heck yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah,
good for you.
I think it falls down to kind of what are you willing to do? How far are you willing to go, bro?
Yeah, very
When
true.
things get hard, a lot of people stop, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, they're gonna be like, well, I guess I have to find something else. But
Hmm.
dude, like I have to say, for you to do that for 3 months, wow, man, you really just are so in depth with this, with the film and the acting and all that to do that. Like that's awesome.
Dude, what? Tell me what better job there is but to play pretend for a living. Like, there's nothing better. I'll fight for that forever, you
Oh,
know?
for reals, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. And what was the other two films that you said you got into or you booked?
Yeah, man. So I've done a few. I did The Commando with Mickey Rourke and Michael Jai White,
Oh, cool. All right. I think
and
I
that
saw some photos of you. You were like in military outfits, right?
no, that was different. That
Oh, that was a
that
different
was
one?
a different project. That one I played like a high schooler, and they're stashing drugs in this old house. Michael Jai White lives in it, right?
Oh, okay.
Um, Mickey Rourke's gang is trying to retrieve the money, but the only way to do it is to like get into the house. They're
Mm,
having this big party. These guys are bad. They come in, they start attacking. It's an action film, so Michael Jai White comes in and saves the day. I die, unfortunately, but that was one of them.
okay.
Um, and then I did another one, which was it was a cop short film. So I played this young kid who's going into this drug game,
Oh,
and he's kind of getting into it. It's kind of like Snowfall, actually. It reminds me of
oh,
Snowfall,
okay.
that premise. He's
Yeah.
getting into it, and his sister is this cop, and she's starting to figure out how big he is, and she comes around him and she's like, "Look, dude, like I can't protect you in this. You have to like figure this out." And he's like, protect me? I'm protecting you. Like you could have been gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's this whole thing. So those are the two that I did in between.
Wow, dude. All right. Well, I do want to touch base real quick on Angelito. What was the experience like working on that set for how long was it? Like maybe 6 months, a year, couple of months?
Angelito?
Yeah.
No, dude, Angelito was short, maybe like 4 days.
4 days? Oh, really?
Maybe, bro.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
very quick. Okay.
Very quick, bro. Like that's the thing. When I tell you the directing was so efficient, like
Wow.
no lag in time, we were never behind. It was
Wow.
probably the best shoot I've ever been on, bro.
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, 4 days to get that quality of a film, that's awesome.
it was awesome, bro.
That's cool,
It
dude.
was really cool.
And what's next for you, dude? What's the next in line?
Well, dude, I just finished up a movie with Brent again, actually.
Oh, you did? No way.
Yeah, we did a film. It's a little on the hush hush, so I can't talk too much about
Oh,
it, but we
okay.
did a film. We have the lead actor from Roswell, New Mexico in it.
Oh, very cool. Nice.
And yeah, we just wrapped that up. Next for me would be back to auditions and doing my behind the scenes work, man. I'm trying to get more clients, get more money that way. I do websites too, so I'm trying to do that and just
Oh, you
hustle,
do
bro.
websites? That's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Oh, nice. And so you like to do a lot of marketing as well as the rest of the family?
All of it, bro. Graphic design. I use AI and I make like those Yeti videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I make those for companies, stuff like
Oh, do
that.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, I want to say before we close, just what advice can you give those like, dude, from your experience that you just said not too long ago that you gave up to pursue this in New Mexico and you, I mean, man, you lived in your car for almost 3 months and like, yeah, what would you like to say to those that want to give up? You know what I mean? They everything's going well, but then you hit that rock bottom part of your life where yeah, you have those seasons of, months of dry where there's no bookings, but you're passionate about what you love doing, but then you're not getting booked. So where's that line of crossing of saying, I'm going to continue, I don't care, or dang, I need to stop? And that there's that book that's called Think and Grow Rich, and there's this a book. I like reading books like that, but it has a story where you were at your one more couple of feet to hitting the gold rush, right?
Hmm.
But they gave up just a few feet away from hitting the I guess the golden nugget that was there that was huge, a big win, but they didn't get it because they gave up after a few months.
Yeah. Oh man, I think giving up. I have a hard thing with giving up. I think it's okay to give up. I think you can give up. I think you can give up for about 2 hours. Give yourself 2 hours. Get rid of
Yeah.
it. I am not an actor anymore. I am not doing this anymore. That is it.
Right.
And once that 2 hours is up, you get up and you do something productive and you create movement. And that's it. Like if there's no auditions for the day, that's okay. How's your body look? How's your skin look?
Mm,
How's your talking ability? Can you communicate well? Are
mm,
you creating content?
mm.
How's that going? There's so many things that we can do. So even if it's not the one thing we want to do, maybe you can set yourself up to be able to do that thing at a later point, right?
That's true. Yeah, very true. Be productive in other aspects of utilizing your talents, your skills, for other things than just that one that you're just stuck on. Yeah.
Of course. Like we said, you never know what's going to happen to what. So one day you might decide to get dressed up like you're going to premiere, and then you go hit a movie theater and some dude's like, "You an actor? I'm a director. Let's blah, 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 blah." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know. But if you give up and you sit in your house forever, like that's definitely not going to happen.
Wow, man. Yeah, that's very true. I totally agree. And I think I've been through it too, where I'm like, okay, like, what else can I do besides rhythm and roads? Well, I like film, so let me try to help film film, filmmakers that I know in Las Cruces out. And then, hey, I love music, but I don't have a drum set anymore. Well, I could DJ. So, I mean, I DJ here and there with some friends for their concerts or their, album premieres. So I step in. You know what I mean? So I find alternative routes to also do other stuff than just rhythm and roads, and that's it. So,
Yeah. You have to, man. You
yeah,
have to. If you don't branch out and you stay on one lane, like that's the success. The
yeah,
success is the pivot, right? And
right.
if you don't pivot, there's no growth.
That's right. There's not. And you can't always just be stagnant either. You can't just be in that point of just like, I'm just all right here. Every day is an opportunity to grow. Be better version of yourself. Learn. If you don't know something, YouTube University.
There you go. AI. AI is my best
AI
friend, buddy.
too. Yeah, of course. AI. Yeah, dude. Man, thank you for sharing that answer, man. That was great. Great
Of
advice.
course, bro. Thank you for having me on again. It was really cool, bro. It's good to
Yeah,
talk
dude.
to you again.
Of course, man. And hopefully I can meet you again in person somewhere, another film festival. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know we met that one time. But also there's El Paso Film Festival coming up. There's also the Albuquerque Minefield Film Festival, the end of August. I think it's Labor Day weekend. Yeah, there's quite a bit of festivals that are going on. So Hopefully,
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, if you can, man, you should follow the final session on Instagram. That'll probably be the next one that's going to go through the festival field, and I'm sure I'll see you at those.
oh, okay, very
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Now, for them to follow you on Instagram, what's your tag?
It's Robel Taylor with an underscore at the end. I post a lot of guns because I'm learning CQB right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm shadow banned, so it might be a little bit difficult to find me, but that's what it is.
Okay. No, that's fine, man. Well, thank you, Robel, for coming on Rhythm and Roads, man. It's such a pleasure to have you share your journey and your story. And man, just I wish you the best for other projects, man, other film projects. Get out there. And but I'm glad that you are living the dream. You're living the impossible, especially that part of your story that you said I gave up a lot from going in LA to go to New Mexico. Had to make it very uncomfortable living in my car, but I knew that I was on a journey to where I needed to go. And you have to make yourself uncomfortable to get there sometimes, you know?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. Good for you, brother.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
And then for the viewers, if you'd like to come on and share your story, just go on Instagram, Rhythm and Roads Official, and you can send me a message. You're always welcome. The platform is open to you to share your story, your testimony as well. To see the full length episodes is on Rhythm and Roads podcast on YouTube under Joshua Jacob. So, yeah, man. So thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode.